Yeah, hi there. These comments are for, I'm going to use your abbreviations for privacy purposes, OS, and I just read your book review, so you had some problems. I apologize. I'm sorry about your grandmother's and your aunt's funerals. So you couldn't make it to class when you turned in the essays, but you did the next best thing. You submitted your project via email before the deadline was up, so I guess that'll work. So let's take a look at what you did. So part one, I think part one was pretty good. I just read through it, so let's get to the very end here. You say, I will provide clear and precise reasoning for liking the book I've chosen to read. I will offer examples straight from the book. I will provide statistics offered by the author and life experiences. I will take into account the author's use of bias, this is good, and her tone during the book. You'll check the author's credibility and so on. So it looks like before we get into the book review, OS, it seems like you have a pretty good understanding of what it is you're trying to do. All right, let's take a look at your thesis in the first paragraph of your book review. So you say, as an independent woman, I'm only forced to agree with her stance. And you say, being a woman is not the only reason why I like the book. There are countless reasons for my positive outlook on Lean In. Okay, so you have a thesis. Your next paragraph, one of the biggest reasons why this book satisfies me is she provides numerous resources, data, and facts to support her thesis. All right, and then in that paragraph, you give some examples from the book to help support that analysis. That's exactly right. Perfect. Let's go to your next paragraph. You say, as the COO of Facebook, she holds a high standard, meaning that her credibility is powerful. Now, if you say she has good credibility, you mention that, but also mention what effect that has on the book that you're reading. So let's see what you do here. Okay, so you say at the very end, in the middle of that paragraph, for these reasons, I trust her information as well as her advice on how to change the problems women face dealing with equality. So for these reasons, she has every reason to write the book based on women's achievement. Yes. So you make your claim at the beginning of your paragraph. You support that claim through evidence from the book and through the writer's life experiences. I thought that was perfect. Your next paragraph, another reason why I love this book is because she does not solely use data to prove her claim, but she also uses life experiences. Good transition. So that's important because you use that paragraph to refer to the previous idea, but you're also using that particular sentence to introduce the new idea of the new paragraph. And then you give some examples from her life experience of how you feel qualifies her to write the book. So then you say, therefore the book was great. I believe that not only women should buy this book, but also men. The book is not only for encouraging women to rise to the top, but it also can be used for men to observe the struggles women face every day. So good conclusion. Let's go to part 3. In modern society, it's not anomalous to see women in the workplace, but it's also anomalous to see them caring for their children only at home. Looks like you discussed the writer's book, some things you like about it, so that is your condensed version of the book review. Now, the one thing you didn't do, which I think is important, is you had a few problems integrating some of the writer's ideas, into your paragraphs, which means you're having a few punctuation issues, paraphrasing, summarizing. But you did make an honest attempt. When you were talking about the writer, you included quotes or you referred to the writer by name. So I think that's important. So you're handling your sources, I think, fairly competently. That's also good. All right, so let's take a look at your grade here. Does your essay meet all parts of the writing assignment? Yes, it does. Do you have a coherent organization? Is it easy to see what's happening, for example, in the different parts of the paragraphs? Yes. Do you use mostly evaluation with some summary to support that evaluation? The answer is yes. And do you have a fairly high level of polish to the writing, including your sentence structure, your word choice, and so on? The answer is yes. I have no choice. I have to give you an A on this. I'm going to put you about 94 out of 100 OS. So I think you have a very strongly written essay, very nicely done, and thank you for getting it in despite all the problems you're having right now. So you did it. Okay, thanks.